Hi guys, so I'm going to try something. I'm going to try to talk to you while I do this. This is why I never do, is because eventually I go quiet. And if I go quiet, I'm really sorry. Okay, so I cut off part of the bottom, okay? And then I'm going to, I'm using 2 of these folders for the cover. You'll have to wait and I'll explain why I'm using 2. Because I'm really horrible at explaining things. And my sore throat is back, so if I sound funny, I'm sorry. Okay, so, not real sure. I think I want to cut a tiny bit of this off. So we'll put that where I want that to be. Okay. Then over here, we will go to here. And then up here, we will go to, is that right? Right about there. I'm going to double check that in a second. Ooh, y'all, the cold air came through. It was pouring at about 3. That's what got me up out of bed. It was because I had to shut my window. I think I better, yeah, that's good. I had to get up and shut my window, but it was so beautiful, so I stayed up with it for a minute. I'm just going to even this up just some, because I know it's off. And then, where were my tick marks? For sure I know this tick mark should be right. Tick marks. I don't know why we call them that. Okay, so let me just double check the height. May not end up being this tall anyhow, but for now, this is what I'm thinking. I'd like to make it about. Why is that so off? That is really off. Which side is off? Well, this side is way off. I gotta even that up. But for now, I'm gonna say right about there. And where are my little bodiggities? Because I don't got nobody to blame if they're not here. Okay. Put this back here. Maybe cut it straight. Okay, so. Right there. Up a little bit more. Right. Still looks way off. Maybe the envelope is off. That's just the way it's staying though. So, I like that. Okay, so let's do our cover. The cover is not hard. First, we take this out. Remember, we did this with our comic book albums or junk journals, The Walking Dead. We just got to take this off. And it's easiest just to do it like this, and it really doesn't matter because you're going to cover this up. But, yeah, this is not coming off, right? Ugh. It doesn't even really matter if we make holes in the paper at this point, but I hate making those holes. Okay. So then gently, really, really gently, we're going to put our fingers in there and work it down. Not crazy like. I kind of want this to look okay when we're done. We don't really have to open that side. This is the side we needed to open. Okay? So that one is done, right? So we got to do this one. We're going to do this side on this one. I was told once that they've never seen anybody make a cover like this before. Well, that's how I do it. So okay. So I want to come down neat. I usually just use my finger, you know. And then this side is the same. You kind of want to be neat about it. Okay. So then we're going to pull this side out too. Like that. Yes, you could have used a full-size file folder to achieve this effect, to get this size. Yes. But you wouldn't have the effect. See, right now we have 2 side pockets and we have 1 half pocket if we want it. I am probably not going to make the pocket. I'm probably just going to leave the pocket and go over it with whatever we put on the back. But you could if you wanted to. And I'm not saying I'm not going to anymore. I'm tired of saying I'm not going to and then I do it. But for now, we're not. But we are going to go like this. We're going to encourage the pockets on the inside where you can still slide things in. Okay. Then I'm going to fold it like so and even it up. Just because we want it to stay nice and straight. And once we do that, we're going to put a paper clip. And we're going to keep this in place because we're not done yet. Okay, tap it down, put your paper clip in, like so. We're not just going to depend on one paper clip. We're going to go like so. Okay, so now we have to find our tie back because we're going to reinforce that. And we're going to do it now. Maybe I should mark it. Y'all know I hate wasting this stuff. I borrow this stuff from the post office and I just don't like wasting it because, well, that takes all the fun out of it. Okay, so down just right about there. Okay. And we're just going to use this blue line and follow it down semi-straight. Okay. Not that this matters. Okay, so we're going to put this like this. And so it really does have to kind of fit. I still got it a little bit too. Still a little. Okay. So first, I'm going to glue this side. Just right, like, not that far. Right about there. That's where I'm going to say that's good. Right about there. Okay. Okay. And I'm not even going to go all out on this one with the reinforcing, and this is probably just going to be a daily writer, and it will be okay. I love very much my daily writers to be inspirational. I have bad enough days as it is, and I just like nice words to look at every day. Good. Okay, now I'm going to trim it up on the side. You might actually see that. Probably not, but you might. Okay. Fold this back over. And let's burnish it. You may see a little glue come out. It is okay. It dries clear. And there we go. Okay. Now I'm going to worry about it sticking. And I know usually I don't use my scissors to do this, but I want it like right. Hello, Boogity Boo. I think it would be easier to cut it this way. This is one of my favorite parts of making a journal, is making the cover. Sometimes I make the cover first, sometimes I make the journal first. It doesn't matter. This is literally my most favorite part. Don't flip out if it touches it. It's all right. Let's lift it up a little bit. Push that down. Push that there. Okay. I'm going to burnish this down. Get all the little air bubbles out. Push the glue onto the paper. Because score tape is expensive. You don't want to have to be redoing anything with score tape. Okay, make sure that's even still. Pretty much it is. Just moved a little tiny bit. We fixed it. And then we're going to start putting this down. I make covers as many different ways as there is scrap kits. I love coming up with a unique cover. I also like coming up with a cover that isn't going to get destroyed. There we go. Burnish it down good along these edges. Okay. So then I can open it up now. Put my paper clips back. Check it out. Nice, huh? Do I have to worry so much about what's in here? No. Am I going to worry a little bit? Just a little bit. I'm going to put a squirt of glue. Not all that much. Right along there. Right along my edge. That's it. That's what it looks like on the inside right now. We're going to tuck that back under there. Work pretty quickly because that glue dries pretty quick. And that's it. That's it. Okay, this goes back under here for now, just so we remember when we look at it. Okay, there is the bones of my cover right there. So if I wanted to, and I had a bunch of these, like just like I do have a bunch of these, but if I had a bunch of these just laying around, I could make these up because I know that I like this cover. What we will do eventually, I'm thinking, not bad when I start thinking, maybe I would prefer this to come over since that is over. We're going to cover this anyhow. And I like the texture in there. If you don't like the texture, just smooth it out. It will smooth quite a bit. But I like the texture, so I'm going to leave it. So, I haven't decided yet. You know what else I haven't decided yet? If this is going to be the bottom, and I have just a base, I can build my pockets up. And then this will get covered up, glued back down and covered up. Or do I want to leave these open and have a pocket I can tuck into? So see, I haven't decided that yet, but I did decide this is what kind of cover I want. For that beautiful little bird to live on. I like that. So, okay, that's where I am right now with this one too. I think I'm going to go ahead a little further with this one. I'm going to ink. Golly. I'm going to ink and just see what it looks like all the way around. And nothing is written in stone at this point. Maybe I just go do my dishes and come back and say, hey, I don't like that. And I do something else, but probably I'm not going to do that. And you know, since this is for me, it's probably not going to be frou-frued up. I do want to work one of those bottle cap closures. Not bottle caps, bottle tab things in here. This may as well do the inside too. And if you really wanted to, you could make this back into a pocket like that. It would be very deep. So, I probably wouldn't. But I have an idea. I did it in one of my comic book journals. And so I may come back and do that again. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have anything written in stone. But I do think this was going to be the cover. So I'll just go ahead and glue that little bit back down rather than ripping it off. Because I had thought about ripping it off. There we go. Okay, so I do think that's going to go there. I like that there. Cute. And that means my pockets, whatever I use for the pocket on the side, will end up going similar to that, I think. Probably something bigger. I don't know. Well, okay, I'm going to work on it a little bit. If I do anything really like drastic, maybe I'll come back on and show you. All right, so see you guys in a little bit. Bye.